we head to the top of the second right after this.
Getting ready for your next big paint party or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. T.H. Rogers.
If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
Well, Lady Cats ready to start here in the top of the second inning. Ella Rudkins going to lead things off for Hobart as the Lady Cats lead 4-0. So Rudkins will be followed by Salazar and Hallie Carney as the first pitch is going to be taken deep for ball one. The 1-0, that's going to be deep for ball two. Rudkins ahead in the count 2-0. Takes that one outside for ball three. So the 3-0 is going to be well outside for ball four. So Lady Cats back in business. Runner on first, nobody out as Raiden Salazar steps to the plate. Raiden was walked in her first appearance, scored on the home run as she takes that one for ball one. So 1-0 count, Rudkins at first. As that one is in there for called strike one. Evens the count 1-1. Top of the second as Salazar is going to take that one called strike two. So a ball and two strikes as Raiden grounds this one to short, over to second. The throw over to first is not in time on the fielder's choice. So Raiden at first. Carney steps to the plate with with one out for the Lady Cats. So Hallie lines the first pitch right at the second baseman and able to save it, they said. And the runner out at second. So Hallie safe at first as Josie steps in there. Hallie at first and two out. First pitch to Josie is called strike one. Harris. That one is going to be called ball one. Evens the count 1-1. Steps to the plate for Lexington.
Employees appreciate your business.
That one glanced off the left knee.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma, with locations in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, and at our
strike two. 2 outs. Jaden Bowen steps back in there. All Jaden did was launch one deep over the 210 sign in center field. First pitch to Jaden is going to be taken deep for ball one. The 1-0 from Harris. Called strike one. Runners at first and second. That one's in there for called strike two. So Jaden awaits the 1-2, grounds that one between short and third, and Hallie going to make a play at the plate and is safe ahead of the tag, and the runners advance to second and third on the play. So the Lady Cats extend the lead 5-0. Runners at second and third. As in there is Spencer, takes ball one.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi Mangum Tiger fans, this is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome back to Stratford, Oklahoma, as we get set for do or die time for Mangum.
On your feet, everyone.
It's a real simple deal for the Lady Tigers. They win 3 games in a row, or their season comes to an end.
Can be done, Michael.
Yeah.
It can be done. Slow pitch, and again, we talked about it. It's been a score fest, and just got to keep the
the line moving.
Good afternoon to Emma Geralds, who's joined us in the broadcast booth. Emma, good to have you alongside Kid. Hope all is well with you. Mangum loses the toss here. They'll be the visitor this afternoon against this ball game against Stratford. And the first pitch to Holly Lehman-Webb, taken for a ball, 1-0 on Lehman-Webb. She'll be followed by Lauren York and Hadley Zachary. J.D. Colson on the mound for Stratford. Called strike and the count 1-1. Her battery mate is Morgan Boyles. Lana Ramo is at first base. Liberty Fires is at second. Haley Dickerson is the third baseman. Kennedy Layton is at short and had one ripped right at her. Layton makes the play after it bounced off her chest and fired to first for the out. You heard a little oof there from Chad Fox. That ball.
In the gut.
Yeah, that was smoked by Webb. And Holly Lehman-Webb, an atom ball, and again, good job by Kennedy Layton to stay on it.
They've got face masks. Got to have like hockey masks and football helmets on.
Here's Lauren York. York, first pitch swinging. She'll go to the shortstop. Layton, strong throw, and not sure what happened there. Lauren York only went about halfway down the line and then stopped. She is emotional. Throws her helmet aside, and there are two gone. So here's Hadley Zachary. Zachary, first pitch swinging, hits this one foul down the left field line, and it's 0-1 on Hadley. London Anderson, Riley Ardrey, Trinity Bess, and Lena Janlin in the outfield from left to right for Stratford. Zachary lets one travel deep, and it's 1-1 on Hadley. I think Lauren frustrated with herself. Again, she has jumped at a couple of pitches. Fly ball, center field. Bess is there, and the inning is over. Mangum retired in fashion, 1-2-3 here in the top half of inning number one. Stratford coming to bat here on Classic Hits 97.7.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, defensively, Mangum will go with Hadley Zachary. And to the pitcher's spot, Faith Wallace is the catcher. And you'll find over at first base, Alyssa Dreyer. Second baseman this afternoon will be Bryn Woodruss. Over at third, it's Maddie Paxton. And Lauren York is the shortstop. And the outfield from left to right, Landry Lively, along with Lauren York, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Laramie Griffiths. Frustrated with herself, indeed, is
Yep, got to get over
York.
it.
Yep,
Got to get over it.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, she's got to get past it. She's a leader on this ball club and got to get her team back in it. They sat there and stewed and brewed about their 11-9 loss against Wayne to begin this afternoon's festivities, and the realization they've got to win 3 in a row or the season is over with.
Yep, got to flip that script in a hurry and play some good softball.
Riley Ardrey leads it off here, takes a strike after getting a ball the first call. 1-1 now on Ardrey. She'll be followed by Ramo and Layton for this group from Stratford. Lady Bulldogs not in orange and black, so we can draw a distinction between the two clubs in this ball game. 1-1 pitch on the way. A little bit outside for ball, 2-1. Wayne struck for 4 in the first inning in that ball game against Mangum. The two clubs went back and forth. Finally won by this group from Wayne, and now Stratford and Riley Ardrey hitting the ball hard, but right at the shortstop, Morgan White, who will retire. Ardrey, 6-3, 1 gone. Lana Ramo now, the first baseman, will step in. So I guess that's blue with red and black or white pinstripes?
Yeah, I would say.
All right. That pitch hit the plate, 1-0. Stratford, of course, the team that Mangum eliminated. Where were we? I mean, seriously,
Bards.
No, I drawn a blank. It was Amber Pocasset, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is right. You're right.
1-0 pitch here. Take it outside for. I mean, there's been a lot of life that's been lived betwing you and I since that in what late February.
2023 has been an
early
interesting
March?
year, my
yeah.
friend.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, we just. In fact, I called Barnes. I thought I was missing a game the other day. I was a nervous wreck.
2-0 pitch.
I was already apologizing. He was like, "Hey, no,
you're good." That one hit it in the left field, and that'll be a diving into second base double for Lana Ramo. So Ramo aboard now with 1 gone, and Kennedy Layton will step up. Yeah, it was good that I knew that it wasn't happening because I was at Healdton at the time, and I wasn't going to make it to Mangum by the time you thought we had to be there. He took a wrong turn, Clyde.
Yeah.
Here's a pitch, cold strike on Kennedy Layton. By the way, scouting reports, and they come into play in slow pitch softball, and you can see it. Bryn Woodruss has gone from her second base position all the way behind the bag on the left field side at second base.
The shift is on. That is illegal now in the major leagues.
Thank goodness.
You didn't like that.
I hated it. 1-1 now, the count on the third batter in the lineup, Kennedy Layton for Stratford. Layton takes inside, count now 2-1. I like offense. I like the speeded up play.
Yep.
This one lifted high in the air on the left side, giving chase Lively, but Landry so deep she's not going to get there. In the count 2-2. And I like strategy. That's the thing about baseball, softball. There's a lot that goes into it, the nuances of the ball game. And it shouldn't be just limited to the defensive side. You should have some offensive opportunities to think things through. 2-2 pitch, hard hit. Ole play there by Paxton at third. It'll get Byer into left field, hustling on the play and taking second base on a rather lazy return for the outfield of the softball, Kennedy Layton. So Layton, give her a single on the play. She's at second. Ramo at third. 1 gone for Haley Dickerson. Dickerson, the third baseman.
Made the bags bigger as well for Willie Mays Hayes.
Runners at second and third in the early going for Stratford. 1 gone. And the fourth place hitter, Haley Dickerson, will step in. Mangum will play her straight away and deep. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. No margin for error for Mangum. I mean, they've got to be essentially perfect. You lose and you're through. So the pressure is certainly on them in the early going. 1-0 pitch inside for a ball, 2-0. A reminder for you, the baseball team will play, time going to be taken here. Baseball team going to play, they're playing tonight in senior night, and then they will begin postseason play a week from tomorrow over at Walters. That's just a 2-team district, so you win 2 and you advance. First game Friday, a week from tomorrow at 4:30, with a contest to follow if there is an if game. If both teams win in that doubleheader next Friday, then the if game will be at noon on Saturday. Line shot back through the middle. Scoring easily is Ramo. Layton on her way to score from second base. And diving into second is Dickerson with a double and a couple of RBI.
And our plans are to cover that game, folks, so, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All of those games, not just one.
Yeah, all of those games.
So London Anderson now will step in. Anderson, the fifth-place hitter, plays left field for this group from Stratford. They lead now 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning.
That center field, look at that. That is a lot of real estate.
Yeah, and again, I didn't get to see the Wayne scouting reports earlier this afternoon, but I did see the scouting reports on Stratford. And they go with tendencies, even in high school softball, slow pitch softball. 2-0 count now on Anderson. It's called strike, 2-1.
Lively hugging the line, third base line down the left field.
Yep. And you can see her from your vantage point. All I can see is a shock of hair up above the third base dugout. 2-1 pitch on the way here. Anderson on the ground towards second. One hop. Woodruss will flip to first. And there are two gone. Advancing to third on the play is Dickerson. You know, we really haven't talked about it a whole lot. But this is a nice facility here in Stratford. And they took a lot of time. Chad and I got here a couple of hours before the ball games got underway, and they had taken a lot of time in making things pristine and good-looking here.
Yep.
Pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 on Trinity Bess, center fielder for the Lady Bulldogs. 1-0 pitch. Bess, ground ball foul, and the count 1-1.
But it's fun. I know some folks don't like slow pitch in the spring, but I think it's fun. It gives some different kids some opportunities to play, and it's a score fest. I mean, really. I mean, it's exciting that they not long games.
Right.
Some high school baseball games we've been at. I mean, they can take 3 hours.
2-1 pitch on the way here, off the end of the bat into no man's land. Morgan White tried to get there, couldn't. And an infield single, and another run will score for Stratford. Dickerson coming in on the play. Yeah, I like the fast pace of it. Baseball obviously my first love of all the sports, but there are times that games can be tedious.
Right.
So it's a 3-0 ball game here. Stratford on top, called strike on Morgan Boyles, the catcher.
And being in Oklahoma, I mean, being able to catch some of those College World Series softball games, those athletes, I mean, you talk about a hot corner. Those pitches and the way they strike the softball, it's fun to watch. And good players.
0-2 on Boyles, 2 out, runner aboard. Yeah, you're right. It is a lot of fun. 0-2 pitch. Shallow left field. Good job by White. What a great break by Morgan on that one to go get it in shallow left field. She was off with the proverbial crack of the bat, although it isn't a crack anymore. It's dink. Anyhow, Stratford comes up with 3 runs in the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and a runner left on base. We played 1. Lady Bulldogs on top of Mangum, 3-0. Classic hits, 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Dustin Lively and Sandy Hopper Payne has joined Emma Geralds, and Maddie Paxton leading it off for Mangum here in their half of the second, trailing 3-0. Maddie looks at a strike. Second pitch, line drive behind the bag at second base, and Liberty Fires had her played perfectly for out number one.
There you go. Yep. You talked about it. That information they have, and they had her positioned perfectly.
I mean, that's a base hit otherwise. Yep. It's right back through the middle. You're taught to hit it from where it came from. And she did that, but the defense was there. So Morgan White looks at a pitch. It's a strike, and 0-1 on Morgan. And Morgan, again, I like the fact that she took a strike there. A little patience here. See if she can't be patient at the plate. Nope, just off the mark again. Out in shallow left field.
Just
Kennedy
missing
Layton,
it.
yeah. The shortstop makes the catch for round number 2. And she just, and good Lord, I have played enough slow pitch softball to know the feeling. Your timing is just off a fraction.
You want to smoke it.
Yeah, you do. And you just, all those big muscles lock up, and that small muscle, your brain, causes you to just miss it. So it's 1-0 on Landry Lively, the left fielder for Mangum. 2 gone very quickly for Mangum in the inning. Couple of hops on the ground to Dickerson at third. She'll fire to first, and for the second straight inning, Mangum retired in 1-2-3 fashion. We played an inning and a half. It's Stratford 3, Mangum nothing. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Jenny Colsis leads it off here. She is the pitcher. What about Lena Jenkins and then Liberty Fires for Stratford in their half of the second. They're on top by a score of 3-0. Colsis looks at the ball 1-0. You know, we were kidding a moment ago about where was it that Mangum eliminated Stratford. There's a ground ball behind the bag at third. Nice job by Paxton. Maddie, long throw in time for out number 1. About how long ago it was and where we were when it was basketball season. And it seems just like yesterday. It's amazing how fast time has gone. Even, as you mentioned, 2023 has been crazy. Maybe that's why it's flying by so fast.
We've had a lot of things
oh,
to
my goodness.
think about, my friend.
Leonard Jenkins now will step in. Jenkins, the right fielder. And kind of a rarity, chokes up on the bat, takes a strike 0-1.
You get ready for work Monday, you wake up and it's Friday.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. It's just crazy. 0-1 pitch on the way here. Inside for a ball, 1-1. And it postseason already for slow pitch softball. Postseason next Friday for the baseball team and the sports banquet. Not that far away. May 11th. They're going to be here before we know it. We look forward to that. Always a good event. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Nice job by Hadley. Zachary will field her position, get a ground ball, and out number 2.
And everyone in Mangum needs to be there. Michael Barnes does a great job, and you need to be there this year for sure.
Well,
Mr. Barnes.
It's about the kids, so.
Yeah, well.
2 gone here. Liberty Fires now will step in. She's the left fielder. See if Zachary can get one more ground ball and get out of the inning. There's a ground ball to Morgan. White at short, flips to first in the inning. Over on 3 ground balls. You like that. Economical indeed. 3 up, 3 down for Stratford in their half of the second. We'll go to the top of the third. Bulldogs 3, Mangum nothing. Classic Hits 97.7.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting sports season, Tigers. Cattleman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Tell you what, Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun. Now that is a couple of dudes.
Yeah. That's scary. It's right up there with Michael Chad Fox and Michael Barnes. I mean, that's Butch and Sundance doesn't have anything on that group, I tell you. By the way, I want to say hi to my friend Kim Parker, who has joined us. Kim, I think she posted on Facebook Monday, 2 more Mondays before summer break.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you're killing me, Kim. Thanks. She does a great job over there at Southwestern Oklahoma State University in Weatherford. So, Kim, of course, lamenting the weather. She had photoshopped as leading off here in inning number 3 for Mangum is Bryn Woodruss. She had photoshopped a picture of a tumbleweed on her hair, and she said it was because of the wind making her hair look like that. Good stuff there. I chuckled out loud, indeed. 0-1 pitch to Woodruss off the fist. Little cue shot at fires at second. Liberty plays it nicely for round number 1. So 1 gone in the inning. Mangum has sent 7 batters to the plate, and all 7 have been retired. Just tuning in, Mangum lost the lid lifter here today to Wayne, 11-9 in 8 innings, and face elimination here in this ballgame with Stratford if they cannot come from behind in the 3-0 deficit that they face. As Alyssa Dreyer takes strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 pitch to Dreyer. Popped up, shallow left field, Leighton at short will back up, make the catch for out number 2. 8 in a row now, set up and down by Mangum here through the first 2 2/3. Faith Wallace now will step in.
Maybe just one hit hard to that shortstop that one time. Other than that, nothing real hit on a rope yet.
That one cued foul back to the screen by Wallace. 0-1. Yeah, you're right. Holly Lehman-Webb started off the ball game by hitting a rocket at Leighton at short. It hit her in the belly. She was able to gather and got an absolutely bazooka for an arm and threw out Lehman-Webb by 3 steps, and Holly can motor. There's a pop-up in foul territory caught by the third baseman, Haley Dickerson. 3 up, 3 down, 3 straight innings for Mangum. Nothing doing in their half of the third. They trail 3-0, and we're Classic Hits 97.7.
If you started college but haven't finished, you may feel like your story is already written. Remember, you're the author, and where your story goes from here is up to you. Finish your degree with Reach Higher at Western Oklahoma State College. Reach Higher can put you on a program path designed to help you earn your associate degree from Western. Start writing your next chapter today. Visit wosc.edu/reach to find out how. Reach Higher with Western Oklahoma State College. Call 580-477-7742.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
So my son is a chip off the old block, Taylor Reed Barnes.
All right.
Hopefully he'll do better in the romance department than I have in my lifetime. And I mention that because today is he and his wife, Jessie Barnes. It's their 4th anniversary.
Congratulations, Taylor Reed.
First pitch here to Riley Audrey is a ball, 1-0.
And Mrs. Barnes.
Audrey, the only one left. Audrey grounded out her first time, 0-1. But Taylor writes on Facebook, we've been together through 3 generations of PlayStation. Happy anniversary, gamer. Oh, son, no. You're going to be living with the old man before long.
He does have an extra room.
1-1 pitch on the way here, inside for a ball. The count 2-1.
Oh, boy.
Actually, they're great kids. Love them both. And they've been together, golly, I think 10 years now.
Wow.
Dated it quite a while before they got married. And doing quite well. Dad's proud of both of them. Ground ball foul. And the count 2-2 now on Ardrey. Thing I love about Jessica is that Taylor, and you probably find this hard to believe, having the father that he does, but not that big into sports. She loves baseball. Anytime that there's a baseball game going, she says, you can take me, Taylor can stay at home and play his video games.
So that reminds, strike 3. No?
No, ball four, yeah. Oh, no, she did. He called that a strike. I thought that was a ball deep.
Wow.
But called strike 3 on Audrey, and she got to go run polls. Wow. I did. I thought he motioned deep, but apparently raised the hand and said strike 3. Wow. So you'll take that any day of the week if you're Hadley Zachary. So 1 gone now for Lana Ramo. Ramo doubled and scored her first time around. Again, I like to say, I misread his call there, the home plate umpire. There's a shot into left field. That'll be a base hit. Ramo hit that one hard in between Maddie at third and Morgan at short. So a runner aboard with 1 gone here for Stratford.
I want everyone to know that Michael is doing a great job with the play-by-play, considering he's got a mother pit bull just feet away from him.
Yeah, and I'm such a fan of dogs, and they love me as much. So here's that shift again now for Kennedy Layton. Layton will lash one into left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Advancing to second is Ramo. She's there with 1 gone.
Thankfully, her puppies are nowhere near, and Michael can continue the broadcast.
When I go walk, I take either a golf club or a softball bat with me.
Right.
It's not to protect me against humans. Believe me.
Right.
Haley Dickerson now will step in. I'm not kidding. I didn't do it for a long time. And then recently, I hear this panting and pause.
Uh-oh.
And I mean like from a football field's length distance.
Oh, my God.
I'm thinking this is not going to turn out well for me. Pitch to Dickerson, a ball, 1-0.
Well, you're supposed to get your heart rate up when you walk.
Well, yeah, that did the trick. I want to tell you. 2-0 now on Dickerson. Dickerson doubled and scored her first time around. Stratford on top, 3-0. We play in the bottom of the third in what is an elimination game for Mangum. Pitch inside to Dickerson. The count 3-0 on Haley. Finish that story on my daughter-in-law. I was telling her about the Savannah Bananas. 3-0 pitch on the way here. Called strike 3-1. And she's like, get tickets, Dad, get tickets. So I was like, yeah, I'll go. She'll buy me a T-shirt. So we're going to go see the Bananas on, I think it's May 26th. Looking forward to that.
That's cool. Very good.
Bricktown Ballpark. 3-1 pitch on the way here. Line shot into left field.
Oh!
Diving catch by Lauren York! Oh, what a play by York! Sensational! Da-da-da, da-da-da.
Kudos and a big hand clap for York. I tell you what, had her dauber down early, and
yep,
she made an effort play that if she still had it down, she wouldn't have made. But she made an all-out great play.
Great break on the ball that was slicing away from her, or hooking because it was a right-handed batter, and she went parallel with the ground to make the catch for out number 2. Saved at least 1 run, maybe 2. So 2 gone now for London Anderson. Anderson rolled into a fielder's choice her first time around. She's 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch on the way to Anderson. On the ground, underneath the glove of the third baseman. Maddie can't make the play, and scoring from second base will be Ramo. It's 4-0. Taking third on the play, Kennedy Layton. And Anderson winds up at second. It's got to be an error. That was one that Maddie knows she should have had. And couldn't come up with a backhanded play. So here's Trinity Best. Best singled her first time around. 2 gone. Now a 4-0 ball game. Runners at second and third. Best fly ball left field. Out number 3. Caught there by Landry Lively. But a run scores for Stratford. 1 run on a couple of hits, an error, and 2 runners left on board. We played 3. Bulldogs on top of the Tigers 4-0. Classic Hits 97.7.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Around here, we say go Tigers. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We love our Mangum Tigers, so suit up in your best and brightest orange, and we will see you at the games. Cattlemen's Bank is Tiger proud.
Hi, I'm Anna at Dapper 14 Boutique in Mangum. Are you looking for new clothes and accessories that are on trend, flattering, and comfy? Dapper 14 is just the place. We carry sizes small through 3X. Stop by 209 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Find us on Facebook or Instagram, or visit the website at dapyr14.com. We appreciate our customers, we love our community, and we always root for the Tigers.
Want to say hi to somebody that we have not seen in a while, haven't heard from in a while. Luther Davenport. Good to hear you, that you've joined us this afternoon, Luther. Right. Hope all is going well. Fun guy. Oh, Luther got a great attitude and have that dry sense of humor. I've never known what dry sense of humor is like, so I appreciate those that have it.
We'll get him and Paul Shields together, and then look out.
Yeah. It'll be so dry you'll think you're in a desert.
They'll be telling jokes, and
no one will understand. Lauren Griffinstall steps in, 10th place hitter. Lauren, first pitch swinging, and that ball going to stay fair.
That'll work.
Mangum gets their first base runner of the ball game. How about that? Don't have to hit it hard, just got to hit it where they ain't. And unable to make the play from behind home plate was Morgan Boyles. Travis Reese has joined us for game number 2. Travis, good evening. Evening. Been here so long, I think it's evening. It's middle of the afternoon, Barnes, 3:18. Holly Lehman-Webb now will step in. She'll take a strike, 0-1. Holly smoked one her first time around, but Kennedy Layton made a nice play at shortstop to get her out.
Travis is going to have a busy 23 as well, isn't he?
Oh, boy, he is. Here's the illegal pitch, and the count level at 1-1 on Holly. Finishing up his duties over there at Hobart and returning to Mangum. And I know folks are excited, you and I are, that he's coming back to Mangum as a superintendent. There's a line shot right at the second baseman. She'll throw behind the runner, and Laramie going to be retired. Again, we talk about defensive positioning. Webb hit it on the button right behind second base, but that's where Liberty Fires was standing. Made the catch and threw it behind the runner, Griffiths, who got too far off the bag, and bang, bang, double play. It goes 4-3 on the line out, put out. It's the second base running error of that type this afternoon for Mangum.
See what the senior does here. Just coming off an outstanding defensive play in the outfield.
York takes a pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Lauren hit that one hard, and it will drop in front of the left fielder Lyndon Anderson for a base hit. So the second hit of the ball game for Mangum. Lauren is aboard for Hadley Zachary. Zachary flying to center her first time around. Mangum went quietly the first 3 innings, 1, 2, 3 each of those 3 frames. But I've gotten a couple of runners aboard here in the 4th, trailing 4-0. Hadley takes a strike, and it's 0-1 on Zachary. Oh, 0-1 pitch on the way for Hadley. Hit hard, but foul on the left field line.
She's had several of those today, hasn't she? She has struck it well, but just got around too quick.
Well, she's up close on the plate, and so in that open stance, and hard for her to let the ball travel deep. Hits this one on a line and gets over the head of Ardrey out there in left center field. Lauren chugging for home. Here's the throw. Safe, and Mangum is on the board. Zachary will take second on the play. So Hadley hit that one hard, had some backspin on it. Ardrey thought she had a bead on it, but unable to go get it. And York, running hard the entire way, scores. So Mangum is on the board here in inning number 4, trailing 4-1. You can hear the coaching up of Maddie Paxton, encouraging her to stay level through the swing and not roll those hands over. Runner at second, 2 gone. Paxton takes outside for a ball, 1-0. Maddie rolled to the shortstop her first time around. 1-0 pitch on the way. Paxton rolls it to second. And there to make the play, Colson, and the inning will come to an end. But not before Mangum cracks the scoring column. 1 run in the inning on a couple of hits. There were no errors and a runner left on board. At the end of 3.5, it's Stratford 4, Mangum 1. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
Hi, Mangum.
All right, here we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Mangum trailing 4-1. And due up in the inning for this group from Stratford, Morgan Boyles, Jaylee Kozis, and Lynette Jenkins. And the first pitch to Boyles is taken for a ball, 1-0. She popped to short her first time around and is 0 for 1. Wayne waiting in the wings. Pitch downstairs for a ball, 2-0 rather. They beat Mangum in the first game today in extra innings, 11-9. We called strike. And that'll make the count 2-1 now on Morgan Boyles. 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. And the only thing that hurts you more than swinging and missing at a slow pitch softball is when you swing and miss a golf ball. Little looper down the left field line. That is a fair ball. And some situational hitting there by Boyles as she just kind of threw the hands out there a la golf and guided it into left field for a base hit. There's something about that, and it's kind of like a boxer throwing a punch. You hear about him tearing shoulders. You put that force behind it and then miss. Ground ball behind the bag at third. What a great play there by Maddie Paxton, who got the force at second. And now Brian Bingham says there was interference on the play. The runner just kind of dove into the bag at second base. That's Morgan Boyles. She was forced 5-4. And now Bingham has asked the field umpire to review what he saw. He thinks that there was interference there, he being Brian Bingham. Let's see if he gets the call. Boyles is retired on a great play by Paxton behind the bag.
Yeah, her momentum was going the other way, and she had that on a rope right to second base. Nice play by Maddie.
And the base runner, Boyles, just kind of flopped at second base, and they're not going to get interference on that play. And I think that's probably the correct call.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, Brian got the right idea.
All you can do is ask.
By the way, just want to mention Faith Wallace. I love this kid. She has been, and it hasn't mattered what the situation is, she's been dancing all afternoon long. And while that conversation was going on, she just had her own little dance number going on. Doesn't really care. I love it. I love the attitude of the teenagers that can be that way, can be that free with their feelings. Good for you, Faith. Lana Jenkins takes a strike. It's 0-1 on Jenkins. Lena, her first time around. Grounded back to the pitcher. Hit the plate. 1-1 now on Jenkins. Somebody my age do that, and they make a referral to Adult Protective Services and fit me for a jacket where I hug myself. This one's hit into short right field. It'll get down. Ball gets away momentarily from Lehman Webb, and she'll track it down. Runners at first and second now with one gone.
That's what Robin Thicke sang about, right? Hugging himself?
I think it's what rhymes with hug me.
Oh.
Liberty fires now, steps in. Liberty grounded out to end inning number 2. Runners at first and second now for Stratford. They lead 4-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. One out in the frame. Mangum trying to keep this one close in the 4th. Ground ball, Paxton at third, couple of hops. She'll flip to second for one. Woodruss's relay not in time. So Jenkins out at second base on the fielder's choice, 5-4. 2 gone now. Fires is at first. Kozis takes third on the play. And we go back to the top of the order here. And Riley Ardrey. Riley 0 for 2. She is grounded to short and struck out looking an inning ago. Takes outside here for a ball, 1-0.
That won't happen this time.
No. Wide open stance for Ardrey. Illegal pitch, 2-0. And when I say illegal, that means, and you can see the umpire, he will put out his left hand, he'll extend it, and he also says illegal. You can swing at it if you like. 2-0, called strike, 2-1. But if it's illegal, you know that it's going to be a ball. So it's up to you. 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground. Foul. And it's 2-2.
Just foul.
And again, we don't have the best angles, but seen a couple of those that look like they went over the bag. And remember, if it goes over the bag, even if it lands in foul territory, it's a fair ball. Assistant coach coming over and having a conversation with Ardrey. Trying to coach her up a little bit. 2-2 the count. 2 gone here in the 4th. Ardrey takes ball 3. 3-2. 3-2 offering on the way here. Ball. Oh, no! She struck out again.
Oh, my
Second
goodness.
time on the afternoon, and that one will end inning number 4.
Wow.
Whew. No runs, a couple of hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on board. At the end of 4, it's Stratford 4, Mangum 1. We're Classic Hits 97.7.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Great food made fresh with the best ingredients possible under the direction of Chef George is what you'll find at the newly remodeled J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum. Now, if you haven't tried the Mexican and American favorites at J&P Mexican Grill, what are you waiting for? They're open Tuesday through Saturday for lunch, dinner, featuring homemade desserts. For takeout, call 580-706-5042 and like them on Facebook. J&P Mexican Grill in Mangum.
So Morgan White set to lead off here in inning number 5 for Mangum. She'll be followed by Landry Lively and Bryn Woodruss. Mangum trailing 4-1, top half of inning number 5. And if they do not win, their season will come to an end here this afternoon in Stratford. Of course, the Lady Bulldogs, when they found out that Mangum was in this district, they got excited. They looking for a measure of revenge after that basketball loss in the winter at Amber Pocasset in the regionals. Morgan takes a strike, 0-1 on her. She's 0 for 1, popped to short her first time around. And again, just underneath it, and again will pop to short, and she's 0 for 2 in the afternoon. Timing just off for Morgan White. So 1 gone now. Here's Landry Lively. Lively grounded at third her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Asking for time and getting it here. Off the end of the bat, but that will find grass. And a base hit for Landry with 1 out. Sometimes when your timing is off, it still results in a base hit. Morgan White thinking to herself, how come I can't get one of those Texas leaders? A doinker, a duck snort. All right, here's Woodruss. Bryn steps in. She grounded back to the pitcher, or grounded back to the second baseman her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 gone here in the 5th. Mangum down 4-1. Woodruss on the ground, back to the pitcher. She'll throw to short for 1, back to first, not in time, as that play was slow to develop. Colson, I think, maybe forgot she had a runner at first base. It was her first throw, or first look, was going to be to first, and then realized she had a runner that was going to second. Let's Dreyer now will step in. Dreyer flying to center. Her first time around, looks at the ball here, 1-0. Dreyer off the end of the bat. Looping line drive caught by the shortstop, Kennedy Layton. She's made a bunch of those plays here this afternoon. So Mangum comes up empty in their half of the 5th. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We played 4.5. Stratford on top 4-1. More Classic Hits, 97.7.
Hello, this is Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner with the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. We are friendly hometown folks and treat patients of all ages, newborns through adults, for wellness and sick visits, as well as management of chronic illnesses such as diabetes and high blood pressure. Call the clinic in Mangum at 580-782-3393 for an appointment today.
Jackson County Memorial Hospital.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, pipe passes, or real ID, Tom and Cynthia Clark are there for you, and they can help you at the Mangum Tag Agency at 580-782-3004, 782-3004.
I want to say hi to Tina Sharp Clark. She's watching this afternoon. Tina, pleasure to have you alongside in the old broadcast booth. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, bottom of the 5th inning. 4-1 Stratford on top. And Atlanta Ramo comes to the plate. Atlanta, a double, single, 2 runs scored. It's when this into center field, and that'll be her 3rd hit of the ball game. Ramo 3 for 3. By the way, worth noting, and he tunes in often to listen to broadcasts, our longtime dear friend, in fact, the longest friend we've had since we moved to Altus in 1988, Mike Pate, will be retiring from Western Oklahoma State College, and a big retirement party for him Friday the 28th, and hope that you can attend that if you know Mike. This one's popped up behind home plate, and that is a fair ball. Oh, my goodness. That ball hit in fair territory and went off the glove of Faith Wallace. It'll go as an infield single. Ramo will get a second on the play, and Layton is at first. She's 3 for 3. Sometimes the breaks go your way, and it's a classic case there. Anyhow, Mike retiring he's retiring in May, but they're having a party for him. A reception next week at the college from 2 to 4. Hope you'll be there. I'm trying to figure out. I don't think timing-wise we're going to be able to make it and get to Walters for the 4:30 ball game. And we'll be there in spirit nonetheless. 1-0 pitch. Deep. 2-0 now on Dickerson. Haley, double and a run scored in the first. Lined to Lauren York, who made a sparkling diving catch an inning ago. Pitch outside, now 3-0. And they may be pitching around Dickerson here. London Anderson waits in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch, taking it all the way, 3-1. We met Mike through the First United Methodist Church there in Altus, and he got me hooked up playing church league softball, and then it went downhill from there because we then became an Altus Merchant softball player. So there you go.
Thanks, Mike.
Ball 4 delivered here, bases loaded.
The rest is history.
Yep, it is. Dickerson is at first after the walk. Layton to second, now to third, Ramo. Bases loaded for London Anderson.
There are teammates and opponents and umpires that thank you, Mike.
Oh, my goodness, that is so right.
Brought color to the game.
Line shot right at York. She'll make the catch, throws behind the runner, double play. Mangum tried to go with a triple play, couldn't get it done. So a base running error there as Kennedy Layton got way too far off the bag, and Lauren was able to gun her out easily at second base. And they threw behind, tried to get Ramo cheating, and couldn't. So now runners at first and third with 2 gone. That'll bring Trinity Best to the plate. Some great stories about Mike on the softball diamond as well. Oh, my goodness. We tell them quite often and laugh like it's the first time we heard them. Fly ball left field, Lively there to make the catch, and Mangum will hold serve in the 5th. Looked like it was going to be a big inning for Stratford, and they come up empty. No runs, a couple of hits, 2 runners left on board. We've played 5 rather. Mangum trailing 4-1. Classic Hits 97.7.
We yell loud and proud because we love the Mangum Tigers. This is Lori Laughlin from Cattleman's Bank, member FDIC. On and off the field, we support the Tigers through and through because once you're a Tiger, you're always a Tiger. And Cattleman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brenda at 580-782-2452 for more information.
First National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Mangum Tiger Athletics. At First National Bank, supporting our schools and athletic programs is our top priority. We appreciate and support our community through and through. At First National Bank, you can hear us roar. Go Tigers! We wish you a season of great success. First National Bank and Trust Company, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Go to the 6th inning, Faith Wallace, Laramie Griffiths, and back to the top of the order we go with Holly Lehman-Webb. Mangum trailing 4-1. Quickly, one of the best stories about Peyton, again, his nickname is Fluff. I still never have figured that out, but we were playing in a tournament out at W.C. Davis in Altus, and it was 1,000 degrees, so, you know, he might have had some adult beverage in him as well. So the thin and the blood were a little bit thin, the skin, rather, and blood were a little bit thin. Cold strike Faith Wallace, 0-1. And he pitched, and the ball came back and hit the rubber and came up and hit him in the forehead and split him wide open.
Wow.
Popped up on the infield. Calling for it is the pitcher, and making the catch for out number 1 will be Ava Stottlemyre. So 1 gone for Mangum here in the inning. So, of course, he's delirious, thinks he can keep pitching. Blood is streaming all over him. And our good friend Tim Rappless took him to the hospital. They got him stitched up, and he came back a couple of hours later, and his head was wrapped in a turban. And it was a sight that it was 20 years ago, and I can see it like it was yesterday. Line drive, base hit. How about Laramie Griffiths from the number 10 slot? She has been on base all afternoon long. Second time in the afternoon in this game. Griffiths the board with 1 gone now for Holly Lehman-Webb. And, of course, the whole time he's wearing his Altus Merchants cap as well. We're like, Mike, take that hat off, all right? Not a good look to begin with. Runner aboard here in the 6th for Mangum, down by 3. And Holly Lehman-Webb will look at a pitch a little bit deep for a ball. 1-0 on Holly. She grounded out in the first, grounded out in the second, is 0 for 2. Takes one outside for a ball, 2-0.
Well, Stratford has not ran away and hid from the Lady Tigers, and they could.
Ground ball, base hit, left field. Holly Lehman-Webb, runners at first and second, just one gone.
We've seen a lot of good defensive plays, not a lot of runs so far compared to that first game we saw. And Tigers can get closer now.
Well, and again, Lauren York will bat. And how about this? Runners at first and second, one out, and they elect to walk her, walking the bases loaded. Wow. Talk about respect.
Yeah. You'd rather give up one run, even two, instead of a tie ball game.
So that will put Griffiths at third. Here's first pitch swinging, ground ball, flip to second for one, throw to first, double play. Wow. How about that? Made to order, 4-6-3 double play, and Stratford is out of the inning with no damage done. Mangum comes up empty in their half of the 6th. No runs, a couple of hits, a walk, and the bases were loaded. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 4-1. Stratford on top. More classic hits, 97.7.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
All right, here we go. Bottom half of inning number 6. Stratford on top, 4-1. Got a great defensive play to end the top half of the inning and played it perfectly. Morgan Boyles now will step in. First pitch swinging, line drive, base hit. It goes off the glove of Lehman-Webb, gets away, rolls to short right field, and into second base will go Boyles.
It was almost caught by Holly.
Just over the glove of Bryn Woodruss at second.
Yep.
Holly on the move and tried to short hop it, couldn't get it done. And now Kaylee Kozis will step in. Kaylee looks at a pitch for a ball, or strike rather, 0-1. Kaylee grounded out, rolled into a fielder's choice, 0 for 2. And there has to be a story, and I wish we had time to investigate. Ground ball foul. The count 0-2. But the girls are all wearing, or not all of them, but there are girls, and Kozis is one of them. They're wearing green bows in their hair. And green is nothing in the color scheme of this Stratford club. So there's got to be a reason why they're wearing it.
They've got that sticker on their batting helmet as well.
Mm-hmm. So the count 1-2 now on Chaley, rather. Play here in the 6th. Runner at second. And nobody out. Lazy fly ball, shallow left field. Lively will come on and make the catch for out number 1. So one gone in the inning now for Lynette Jenkins.
Really need to keep this a 4-1 game, Michael. Make things a bit easier on yourself.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've got 5, 6, and 7 coming up in the top of the 7th. So you're right. You keep it close, you give yourself an opportunity. Jenkins takes a pitch for ball, 1-0. She grounded back to the pitcher her first time around and then singled and was forced at second base in the 4th. Hits this one in foul territory, giving chase, unable to get there. Alyssa Dreyer, good effort by Dreyer. Just out of her reach, and the count 1-1 now on Jenkins. One pitch on the way here. Inside for a ball. The count 2-1. Mangum trying to keep it close and trying to figure out a way to score at least 3 in the top of the 7th. 2-1 pitch. See, he called that a strike a couple of times on Riley Ardrey, but ball here, 3-1. 3-1 pitch on the way. Inside for ball 4. Runners at first and second now, one gone. And here's Liberty fires. Liberty 1 for 2. Infield single and has grounded out. Mangum could use a double play on their side of the defensive infield to get out of this inning. Fires takes a ball, 1-0 on Liberty. And again, she's one of those that sports that green bow. Runners at first and second, one gone with play here in inning number 6. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now on Fires. And again, she's the 10th place hitter. And Riley Ardrey, who's had a difficult afternoon, waits in the on-deck circle and would love to atone for a couple of backwards K in her scorebook. 2-0 on the way for Fires. It's called strike 2-1 now on Liberty. Runner out at second base is Morgan Boyles. Lena Jenkins is at first. 1-1 on Liberty. Hadley Zachary working deliberately on the mound. Ground ball to short. Morgan will flip to second for 1. Throw to first. Not in time. Jenkins, the second out of the inning. That ball just a tad too slow. Rolled too slowly. Fires runs well. Give her credit as well. So the inning stays alive for Riley Ardrey, who's 0 for 3 and has struck out twice looking. And it's just something you don't hear of in slow pitch softball. So Ardrey, you know her heart rate is ratcheted up a whole bunch right about now. That one hit the plate, 1-0. Got to maintain your discipline here. Not easy to do. The afternoon she has had. One-0 pitch on the way here. That'll be ball 2. She has convinced herself that until she sees a strike, she's not swinging. Two-0 pitch on the way here. Ball 3. 3-0 on Ardrey.
How'd prom go the other night?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. Great kids.
Good.
Flashy outfits, flashy automobiles. But the thing of it is, a lot of the kiddos, 3-0 pitch on the way here, taking for a strike, 3-1. You know, they had the flashy outfits, flashy cars, all the good stuff. But then when it was time to strut the strut, walk the walk, I mean, they were wanting to zip through it. They didn't want folks looking at it. They didn't want pictures, nothing. Of course, I egged them on the best I could. Ground ball knocked down by Paxton. Maddie can't find the ball, and everybody going to be safe. Boyles will score the 5th run of the ball game for Stratford. Fires will take second. Infield single for Ardrey. Give her an RBI, and it's 5-1. I mean, there are a few that have got a personality no matter what. Paxton will field this one, step on the bag, and then he will come to an end. And Ramo retired on the ground ball. Maddie frustrated, throwing the ball down in disgust. So Stratford comes up with 1 run in the inning. 1 run on a couple of hits. There was a walk and a runner left on, 2 runners left on board. We played 6. 5-1. Stratford in front of Mangum. Classic Hits 97.7.
Fresh floral arrangements created here in Mangum are the hallmark of owner Darla Hately at Flowers Unlimited. Remember that fresh flowers are a very personal and special gift that is so cherished when delivered for birthdays and anniversaries. She might say, you shouldn't have, but she'll be delighted. Flowers Unlimited. Call local at 580-782-2122. That's 782-2122. Flowers Unlimited in Mangum.
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Some of the kids, though, can rise to the occasion. Some of them like that spotlight.
That's right.
Maddie Paxton would be one of those. She's not shy whatsoever. Maddie steps in here. It'll be Paxton, Morgan White, and Landry Lively. I will say that it's probably a good thing I never had a daughter. Because I would have never let her go to prom. Not unless she was wearing a steel cage. Paxton looks at the ball outside, 1-0.
Oh, boy, Barnes.
Ground ball, Maddie behind the bag at third. Knockdown, long throw.
Wow.
Oh, what a play over there by
Both.
Alyssa Hobson.
Good grief.
I mean, she stretched out. Yep. Not only did she stretch, but making the play on the short hop. That was not an easy catch. So Ryan did a good job to go behind the bag to get the ball. Strong throw, one hopped, and a great job by Hobson at first for out number one. Mangum down to their final 2 outs of the season. Here's Morgan White. Morgan, first pitch swinging. Fly ball, left center field, caught for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 7. The thing I always enjoy about those occasions is getting to see the kids away from the athletic field.
Yep.
A lot of fun to get them in an element that they're not used to. Landry Lively now steps in. Lively takes a pitch for a ball, 1-0. Landry, one of those that she's not shy. She got a great personality, and the spotlight does not bother her. But when you got a mom like her, I mean, you've got to, you just got to be that way. Landry takes a called strike, 1-1 on Lively.
And Uncle Mick.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him and the doctor, and you're thinking, okay, what happened here? What went on? 1-1 pitch on the way here. Ground ball to short. Yeah, we do. Madden throws, ball game. Season over for Mangum. And it comes to a close in rather inglorious fashion as they lose by a final score of 5-1 to Stratford. We're back to wrap this one up after this on Classic Hits 97.7.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, nobody ever wants to say goodbye, and it certainly is a stick in your throat kind of situation when you realize that your season has come to an end, and for Mangum it has. I know they came into this district play feeling like they had an excellent opportunity, but Wayne got hot early in that first ball game, and even though the two teams traded blows back and forth, it just seemed like the Lady Bulldogs had the upper hand. And then if you're Mangum, to have to sit in the dugout for 20, 25 minutes, think about that loss, and then come out and take on a team that
waiting for you.
Yeah, they have been ever since the basketball season came to a close. It really makes for a difficult situation. And again, Mangum just not enough firepower here this afternoon, losing it by a final score of 5-1. I will say this: it has been an absolute delight for the both of us to get to know Brian Bingham.
Yep.
I mean, you knew him because of his ties to Hobart, but and we knew that what a good coach he was up there at Canute and the success that he had. But they had the opportunity to work with him during the fast pitch season, then of course basketball, and now through slow pitch. It has been an absolute delight, and the kids, the way they have responded to him has been remarkable. And I think one thing that was in their favor this year and will continue forward is the continuity. I mean, he had them all year long,
right?
From Summer Pride until now.
Yeah, it's good, and like you said, the continuity and back again next year, and got good kids coming up. And you talked about it. There's our friend Kelly.
Yeah.
But yeah, more importantly, you've mentioned it, but these are just great kids, and we cover 3 schools, and a lot of the times parents make a not much bigger deal than the kids really do about competing against each other.
Yeah, they do.
But they want to beat Hobart, they want to beat Cordell, and vice versa. But these are really good kids, all 3 schools that we cover, and so we're glad to do it, and we only are able to do it, especially in the playoffs, because of our sponsors, and we pay the fees that we need to pay to be able to bring you video, and it just would not be possible without those local homegrown businesses back in Mangum and Altus area that support local kids and local sports coverage. And I tell you what, Michael, there's not anyone better than you, my friend, and so we're glad that you've been able to cover Mangum this year. And so it stinks to end everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everything must come to an end. But it's going to be a hot summer before you know it. And there'll be a new group of kids come up and represent Mangum, have that Mangum across their jersey, and there'll be a good group as well.
Well, and the good news is we're not just done yet, because a week from tomorrow we will be at Walters, where the Blue Devils will be entertaining Mangum in district baseball play. That'll be a best 2 out of 3 situation. And again, the first game, from what we understand, is scheduled for 4:30 next Friday over there at Walters. We'll have it for you. Then we'll follow it up with the nightcap. And if one of the 2 teams is able to win both ball games, then obviously the district is over. If we get a split, then it will be a Saturday afternoon at noon affair to decide who will advance to regionals. And so we look forward to Casey Kroom and Tommy Pride and the rest of the crew over there.
Yep. I want to thank Coach Pritchard. He knows folks out west, and so he hosted us well, and we appreciate his hospitality here in Stratford. Wish him the best of luck. They take on Wayne next.
All right, so for Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon here on Classic Hits 97.7. We're back next Friday at 4:30 for baseball action from Walters with the Blue Devils and the Tigers on your home of Mangum Sports Classic Hits 97.7.